Back over to Lee Harris over at Limestone. Benjamin sent us an email, and that's going to my Bob at WeSellLouisville.com account. He has an interesting problem. His mom is 72 years old and wants to remarry. The new husband would move in with her. Problem is, Benjamin is on the deed for the house, and he's wondering what happens to the house if his mom passes away. Lee?
Well, if it's in survivorship with him and his mom, then the property would go to him as the survivor of that, in the survivorship deed. Um, so it really depends upon how that property is deeded. And the first thing he needs to do is pull up his deed and see whether or not it's in survivorship. So that part would
determine what happens.
Right.
Yeah. What happens if it's not in survivorship? Then the new husband,
yes,
because we're in a dower, curtsy, or courtesy state.
Right. So they would have potential to, based upon either she has a will and she could leave her portion of her property to her husband, or it would also be determined statutorily. There's a statute in Kentucky that states how properties are divided up if somebody dies intestate, which is without a will.
Mm-hmm. I think your key point here is for Benjamin to look at the deed, and then if it's not in survivorship, can it be rewritten at this point after the fact?
She could have her spouse put on title, yes.
Okay, so if this is a discussion that, Benjamin, you want to have with your mom. I don't know with the new husband or not, but have it with your mom and see what her thoughts are and explain what your concerns are. It's got to be open like that, yeah. By the way, if you want to see what sellers are actually saying about us, we do these videos. I'm pretty happy with these videos. They're great pieces of information. Go to LouisvilleSellersTalk.com, LouisvilleSellersTalk.com. If you want to see what our reviews are, the written reviews, go to LouisvilleZillow.com or LouisvilleGoogle.com.